Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be cash stuffing for the third week of January. So I'm just going to count the money. I think I should have 260, but I'm just going to double check. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So that's correct there. So I hope everyone's doing well. I'm just going to put that in there for now. And later on in the video, I am actually going to be setting up a new binder as well, which I'm really excited about. So just pop them in there. So I'm going to be using some challenges from the Queen Bee Makes and Cashbook Cute to be setting up my new binder, which I'll talk about a bit more later on. So I'm just going to have a look at what I had left over from last week. So I know I've got a lot of coins because my coin purse is like absolutely overflowing. So food shopping had nothing left over. Cats had nothing, but actually needed a new litter tray, so I used the £10 from here and £5 from Just In Case. Spending had 5 left. I'm just going to put that there for now. Eating out had 5. I think I'm just going to roll that over. Household had nothing left, and then Just In Case had 5 as well, so they'll go in a different envelope soon. So food shopping is going to get 80 again. So, oh no, I'll do my coins actually before I do that. So I took my cards out this time, so hopefully it's not as awkward, but I do have really a lot of coins. Like a ridiculous amount, which is good, but I just don't really know how. We did do like a couple of top-up shops and things, because we didn't do a massive main food shop, so that's probably where a lot of it came from, but a bit crazy. So that's what I had left over. So now I'm going to put the £80 in there, so that's a 60, 70 and 80. So £80 into food shopping. Cats are getting 10 again because they've still got lots of food and everything like that. Spending, I'm going to do my challenge. So it's 2 10s and 2 5s. Ooh. So I used this challenge here. I roll the dice and see what I land on, and then whatever I have left over is my spending money for the week. So that is a blue, which is 20, which is fine to be fair. But that is a good amount going in the pot. So I'll put that 20 in there now. Actually, I'm going to do, yeah. So I'll just get a dark blue. So that's the biggest roll we've had so far, which is fine. So hopefully this will go towards a holiday when it's finished. So the £5 I had left over in spending, I am thinking of putting it in this tin and just marking off a 5. Is that cheating? Because it's the spending money challenge, so I feel like that should be fine. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'll put the £5 that I had left over in spending, and I'll colour off a 5. So 5s are red or green. So I'll do a red because we haven't had a red yet. So that's pretty much £25 put in there. I think when I get to the second row, I'm going to stop keeping count of it because it'll be a nice surprise when I open it up. Because right now obviously I can see it, and obviously I can work it out anytime, but I think if I stop actively counting up what it is, then it'll be better. So that's £25 into the spending challenge, and then £10 left over for spending, which should be fine. And then eaten out, I'm just going to put 10 in there because it's got the 5 in there. So £20 seemed more than enough, and then £10 wasn't enough, so 15 seems a good way to go. Households getting 10, just in case, is also going to get 10. So that's the purse done for the week. So we'll see how we'll get on with that. And then next up, I'm going to do my tin challenges. So we've got 10 Tuesday and 5 Friday, which are in the same tin. So we've got £15 going in there. I didn't do that very well. So I put my pens back, so I just know I'm going to end up getting the wrong colours at some point. So I'll cross this one off. So that's 3 on 10 Tuesday done so far. And 3 on 5 Friday. So another £15 put into there. And then I'll do my Santa Sundays. Let's get the red. And £10 is going in there. So that's that done. And then I do need to do my change. So just a sound warning, because the putting the change in is very loud for some reason. I think it's because it's a blank desk. I was asking people on my Instagram story what's missing, and a few people said a mat, which I do agree with, because yeah, it's really loud when I put the coins in. So just a bit of a noise warning. I can't believe how many coins I've got. I really don't know how. This was made last video saying I barely get 1s and 2s. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, £14 going into the tin. So that's all in there now, and then going on to my challenge here, I'll do these. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 14. So that's a really good amount being put in there. And like I said last time, these are the challenges I'm using for my change. I'm thinking I'll probably end up doing these two, but depends how quickly I get through it, because I might then start on this one. But this one has £4 as well, so that one will take a bit longer, whereas these are just 1s, 2s and 3s. So we'll see how we get on with that. So I'm just going to count what I've got left over. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, and then that £5 there, but that'll be going into buffer. So I'm going to go into my iris binder, and I'm going to be putting £20 into here. So let's find a 20. So there's a 20 here. So 20 going in there, and then I just need to mark it off. So that's now £100 in here, which I'm really happy with. And yeah, I just love this binder so much. It's stunning. So yeah, £100 in there so far, which I'm really happy with. So we're halfway through January, so really happy with that progress. And then I'm going to go into my IRA binder and put £10 into here. So So I think this is the next available 10. So 10, and then I just need to mark it off the tracker. So that's now £60 in there. And when this is complete, I'll be putting it into the Iris binder, like one of the £100, and then I'll clean it off and do it again. So I'm gonna go into my, it's like an essentials binder. I don't know where that 50p came from. That's very random, but never mind. Yeah, so basically my essentials binder. So first I'm gonna go to Buffer and put in the £5 that I had left over in just in case. So I think I said in the last video, but because just in case it's like a mini buffer, it makes sense to me that anything left over goes in here. So I'm going to put £5 in a stock up as well. So what I'm going to do starting in my next video is I'm going to use a let the dice decide, and every week I'm going to have like a non-negotiable category, and it's mainly going to be from this binder, because I mean a lot of the categories are pretty boring, and I know, not home decor, but that's not a boring one, but I know myself that I just won't put money in these because they're not exciting. So if I make a challenge out of it, I'll have to put so much in. So I think it'll either be £10 or £20 each week that has to go into one of these categories. Vets I want to start building up, but it also gets any leftover money from cats, the cat envelope in my purse. So yeah, so that's all for this binder for now. I'm then going to go into my occasions binder, and again I'm putting £10 into wedding. So just double check. So yeah, wedding's now got £50 in there, and I was aiming for £50 a month, so I'm really happy with that because we're only, like I say, halfway through. I think I am going to start birthdays next time, and I do need to start building these ones up as well. Like I mentioned a while ago, I am starting from 0 with my envelopes, so it'll be good to start building some of these up as well. So with the rest of the money, I am going to do some challenges. So we've got 10, 20, 30 and 40 to do challenges. So I'll go into this binder first, and I'm going to do the new command challenge, but let's hope I get it right this time. So I wonder if I need a different dice, because to me it really looked like a 2. I wonder if I think it's because it's quite clear. I was very confused. So anyways, so that's a 6 and a 1. So 6 and a 1 is a hit. So that's £10 going in the new command challenge. And that's from the Skin For It. I love this challenge. And then I'm going to put £10 into flamingos. So I'm hoping at the end of the month I'll be able to do like a dedicated savings challenge video with any like extra leftover money or anything. That is my goal, just so I can start doing some of these and things, because it'll be nice to get these started. And yeah, so that's that for that binder. And then I'm just going to the challenge binder, which has got my challenges in there. So what am I gonna do? Really, I should have left, I should start getting some change out as well, so I can do these ones, because obviously I don't know how much these are going to be. Let's see. So I'll put £10 in the Smiley Saver for now, and next time I'll try and use some different notes and some change so that I can do some more challenges. So £10 going in here. So that's £20 into the Smile Saver. And then that random 50p will be going in here. So that's that one there. And then for the last £10, I think I'm just going to go into my binder. Yeah, like I say, I would like to start doing these challenges and things, so I should probably get like £10 of coins out when I'm doing my cash stuff, and so that I can do them, and some more fives as well, so I can do rock paper scissors, because I'd like to start that one as well. But yeah, so the last £10 is going to go into my binder, and I'm going to put it in shopping trip. So like I said a couple of times, I am wanting to do this shopping trip before the wedding in May, which is my mum's wedding, by the way. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So there's £50 in there now, and it's just to get anything that we might need for when we're in London, and some makeup and things like that. So that is the money stuffed. So now I'm going to be setting up my new binder that I was talking about. So I'll just bring my pens further forward so I can see them. I have put them in a pot because they looked ridiculous in the tray. So the binder I'm going to be setting up is this beautiful aqua one here. So if you haven't seen before, I have this travel binder here, which is made up of challenges from Iris Budgets. So we've got short trips, and then we've got Vegas, which is a big one, Florida, and New York. So these are all like big challenges with big amounts, and they're goals for the future, so they're goals for like a few years time. And obviously, so these icons are £50, and I think the other two are 25s. Yeah, 25 and 25. So what I really wanted was to have something where I still felt like I was making progress, even if I could only put a little bit towards it. So some people might think this is overkill, but I just think it's a nice idea. So this beautiful binder, I absolutely love this one. When I seen this one, I was like, I know that I want to use this. Something I've Sharpied on myself. So for something travel related, because it just felt really nice and like really good for holidays. So what I'm going to be doing is using these challenges here. So these two are from these two are from Cashbook Cute. So absolutely stunning. Castle of Dreams and New York Savings challenges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do £10 an icon for these ones. Yeah, so £10 an icon for these ones. And it just means that I can still be putting a little bit in there, but still making a little bit of progress. So I'm just going to get a pen for these. So I'll do pink for this one. So each castle is £10, and then the New York one, each icon is also £10. So that's them there. Like I say, they are absolutely stunning. So they're going to be going in, but also these three. So these were all custom from the Queen Bee Makes. I did ask Kat to make these, and she just is absolutely amazing. She's so good, and I absolutely love them. So we've got a New York one, a Las Vegas one, and a Florida one, and these are literally going to be £5 an icon. So really small amounts, and then once they're when they're filled up, I'll be putting them into that binder. So it just means even if I've got £5 to put into them, it's still slowly building them up, because like I say, we're hoping to get to Vegas maybe the end of 2027, start of 2028. So all these things are really long-term goals, but I would still like to be able to put some money towards them. So I'm going to use a red for Vegas. So that's 5. I think I'll do green for Florida. 5. And hopefully this makes sense breaking it down like this. I know a lot of people do like the sink to save method, save to sink, but it's pretty much the same thing, but just for like one specific, like a couple of specific goals. What I'll do is Vegas is going to go on the front, and hopefully starting next time I'll be able to put money towards these ones. So that's the Vegas one in the envelope there. So, but I should have really just put them in before that. And then I'll do the Florida one. And I'll put the Castle of Dreams in this one. New York into this one. So that's them all in there. So I'm just gonna have a look at them. Yeah, they look absolutely stunning. I'm really happy with this and I'm really looking forward to starting it. So we've got the Vegas one in the front, Florida, Castle of Dreams, New York, and then the other New York one as well. So absolutely love that. And that's that binder set up. So yeah, that's all the money stuffed and the binder set up. I hope everyone's doing really, really well, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.